everybody's hurt. You know what I mean? They build up their own self-defense mechanisms, and they become these crazy people when they're triggered. You know, some people.
Do you remember what I keep in my temple, Durga?
Of course. That gives her a chance. But the way is blocked. Look, the Guardian waters are high.
There are mechanisms to lower them. But what does she know of cocks and wings?
She is clever, this girl. She will find a way.
I had to look at the subtitles there. I thought he said cocks. What does she know of cocks and wings? Like, what? Cogs and wheels. Okay. So yeah, the thing is that everybody's hurt, you know, like as a kid, we all build our self-defense mechanisms. You know what I mean? Some people, when they feel hurt, they come up with plans to protect their inner child, right? Like for me, when I'm hurt, I protect my inner child by lashing out at whoever it is that made me feel bad. But the thing is that I work really hard to get my inner child to gain an age so that like before my inner child gets hurt, they go, wait a second, you know, maybe it isn't about us, maybe it's about this person, maybe it's something else. You know what I mean? If it is about us, let's step back and take inventory about our emotions and see if we have the right to feel emotionally burned like this, you know. So I've gained a reputation for being very patient because I know that some kids, some adults, some people are bad, but you know, it doesn't have much to do with me. They take it out on me, it's cool because I could deflect or whatever, but I don't want my relationship with people to be that way all the time, so I work hard to try and stop it from being that. And, you know, it works out pretty much. Some people get upset, but they know it's inappropriate to be so upset, you know, because society says not to be. But society wants them to be successful as well. This is really pretty. The devs did a pretty good job with the lighting and stuff. It's not, you know, one of the best things ever. You know, the lighting's a little dingy. The filter's a little dingy, let me say that. Everything is slightly greened out, so the pinks don't show up like they should. They're not saturated or whatever you would say. But yeah, I think they could have done a better job. Is that okay to say?
The famous guardians of Hiranya. They are restless. Something is wrong.
Randa has corrupted even the fish.
It can be put right, Vishnu. It is why we are here.
Like, I don't mind the, you know, the issues with how the, frame rate and stuff is coming through. The, character itself has some weird, grainy sheen around her. It's not very clear looking, which, yeah, that's weird. And also, a little bit more shape to this girl would have been nice. I know we're not all going for sex appeal, you know. Have this chick with super long hair, barefoot, running through the streets and everything, but, you know, you guys gotta see the, hold on. Look at the way she looks in this picture. It's like somebody has sucked all the energy out of her. And then she's fighting, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna make her mad skinny and all that stuff, you know, at least try to give her a little curves. I don't think Indian women are meant to be this skinny. But then again, I don't know too many of them. Just the ones I know aren't curveless, you know what I mean? Some of them are. But maybe that's the way that they portray their superheroines in these movies, I guess. But Bollywood movies don't seem like this. So I'm really confused. Okay, oh, so... looks like this way is the way I'm supposed to go. But, this way has flowers, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can go this way. You disappeared the moment I picked up a different flower. That's messed up. Let's see. Alright. Oh! Oh, I can just regularly jump this. Okay, now what? What if I go this way? This way looks like the way I want to go. Oops, let me back this up. I keep forgetting that I have the power to use the camera, you know? Alright. I wonder what that spot was all about. Anyway. I mean, I talk about this all the time because I'm trying to prepare myself. I deal with people all the time, given the nature of my job. That's why I'm over here in silence playing video games, because I have to recharge. You know what I mean? Love everybody I'm hanging around with, and I have the ability to, you know, understand the burdens of others, and I hope that that's not just me being, you know, full of myself. I think it's a gift, and I think I have the gift, and I kind of like that.
But what about us, Didi? Why do we have no mother, no father?
They are up there, in the stars, little brother.
Of course, they got a camel. I didn't see that before. Of course, I don't feel compelled to try and help everybody all the time. Some people have issues that I can't, you know, solve without having a problem myself. Oh, come on! Sometimes the bad guys hit you without actually striking you, which I think is lame! Anyway. Let's see if I can remember this time. Yay! Yeah, I do inventory and try to understand where I'm at in these things, and it's really hard. like, I teach my students and I get paid, and sometimes I feel bad for getting paid to help them out, but any psychologist does the same thing for more money. It's like there's so many people who need help that it's hard to benefit those who can't afford it. It's so weird. Anyway, one of these days I'll do more volunteer work, but I don't make enough money for that to be a thing.
I am not scared of you.
That'll work. Oh. Excuse me, sir. I'm killing your friends.
The gods are with me.
The gods are with me.
This is a place of cunning. The mills, the water that feeds the green fields. There is no denying it is clever, Vishnu. It is such a concentration of power. And now it is in Ranga's hands.
Golu! I am coming!
If you can figure out a way to sneak in that power hit, it's pretty beneficial, so yeah. Why do you keep running around it? It's easier to do it when you're rolling out of a move. Than if you try to do the combo by itself. No, excuse me, sir. Oop. That was close. Ah! Yeah,
Was
you
that
even
your
on.
best?
So yeah, I think about it a lot, especially with my kids, because you know, I got married to somebody who couldn't quite handle, you know, her own self. You know what I mean? just a lot of pain that comes from being a child that you gotta let go. And some people don't let that shit go, man, because they're traumatized and they choose to hold on to it for a long time. And then they become really evil and mean to other people. You know, dealing with, like, being a narcissist is a thing that becomes, like, real convenient to explain away for a lot of people, but on the real, nope. On the real, there are a lot of patterns that people follow, and it becomes kind of sad. What's this? Can I step down? Why is there a big thing there then? Can I slide over? No. They have a lot of places you think you could go on, and you can't.
Speak to me. Will you not wake up?
These people have no will. Their minds are clouded by Rangda's shadow. And so the city was taken without any way to fight back.
But they are alive, and so they can be freed.
You mean like those kids that we freed, but then ended up being smashed by a fucking weak-ass temple? Alright, here we go. Story time.
See here, it is the story of Garuda. There were two sisters, Kadru and Vinita, the most dear of wives of Maharishi Kashyap. He granted each a boon to show his affection. Kadru asked to become the mother of 1,000 sons. Vinita asked for just one son, but that he must be more powerful than the 1,000 sons of Kadru. Blessed by the Maharishi, Kadru gave birth to 1,000 eggs. Vinita gave birth to only 2 eggs. With time, Kadru's eggs began to hatch. Inside each one was a coiling snake.
All right.
Vinita, impatient and jealous that her sister's eggs had already hatched, took it upon herself to break open one of her own eggs. Inside Vinita's egg was a half-formed bird-like creature. Enraged by his mother's actions, he cursed her, saying that she would be a slave to Kadru until her second egg hatched. And if she did not show patience with that hatching, she would forever be a slave. And so, under the curse of a half-formed offspring, and through the machinations of Kadru and her Naga children, Vinita became a slave to her sister. Years passed until one day Vinita's second egg finally hatched. From it emerged Garuda, the king of birds. Seeing his mother's servitude, Garuda asked the Nagas to free her. They agreed, but on the condition that Garuda would fly to heaven and fetch for them the elixir of immortality. Garuda, for his mother's sake, flew to the heaven of the Devas. He was too powerful for the Devas to defeat, and so seized the elixir from them. I saw that Garuda did not want the elixir for himself, and so I manifested myself to him. Because his heart was pure, I granted him the gift of immortality. In return, he granted me the gift of becoming my mount, should I so desire it. I warned Garuda of the deceptive nature of the Nagas.
Because they're snakes?
So Garuda returned to the Nagas with the elixir, but tricked them, telling them that it could only be consumed after they had purified themselves in the holy river. He attacked them unsuspecting as they bathed and ate them up. He freed his mother, Vinita. For safekeeping, Brahma took the elixir and bore it back to the heavens.
I paused for too long, so now we get the drop in frame rate situation again. Wonder how long it takes for it to get back to normal. Well, now I gotta fight with the bad frame rate. Oop. I know there's more. There's gotta be more. Oh, that's it? That was weird. Usually you throw a couple of people out at you. Nope. Alright. We're back to normal, I guess. Guess the frame rate just kicks back in when you fight.
This is one of the mechanisms that will lower the Guardian waters. Is it too much for her?
Cogs and levers. This is no challenge compared to fighting demons.
Alright, let's see what we got. I think I know what the solution is already.
The waters drain.
It is not enough. There is more to do. Another mechanism to find.
She must hurry. We do not want Rangda to notice until Raji is prepared.
She must cleanse this, Durga. She must cleanse all of this.
She will. And perhaps the tree will grant her another vision of the future.
Oh, that worked. Okay.
This? What did this being want with Golu? To instruct him? To control him? Raji did not know what I knew. Here lay our greatest peril.